What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your January 2019 general reading. I hope you guys had an amazing new year. I hope you rested, spent lots of time with friends and family and all that, and had a great time. Let's get into this read. I'm really excited to do it for you, Sagittarius, because it looks like, honestly, this month, January, you guys start out strong, making some serious power moves. Now, I do feel like this can be, coming off the tail ends of the last few months, but you guys are really, really, really about your money, about your stability, about your finances. You guys are moving in a very smart, meticulous way, not being so impulsive, really sitting down and taking care of and paying attention to the details of things before you move forward, and like making really smart decisions that are like gonna just help your stability so much. It feels like there was a huge decision that some of you may have made, especially if it has to do with work, this month, that just kind of changed and flipped the script on everything. So you guys have the camel as your spirit animal, and I love the camel because, as we know, the camel's very resourceful, right? They store water in their humps, so it's like this is a fire animal. You combine that with water, it's that duality, right? Of being able to calm ourselves, being very resourceful, all of that. And I feel like that's really the thing this month. Again, you guys are really making moves, doing what's best for you, being very independent. That's another thing about camels. So I feel like there's a lot of independence this month, especially in terms of your work. I also feel like there's a good chance that there's a lot of travel this month, or a lot of planning for traveling in the months to come, right? Like right now, you guys have the idea because you guys do have the Chariot card as well. But definitely a lot of success moving forward with this Chariot card. You guys are in the driver's seat, right? You guys are taking control of your life. You guys are making decisions for yourself that are going to bring you abundance. You guys are feeling really balanced right now. Now, again, I do feel like something happened. We've got the Tower card with the Magician. I feel like something happened. It could have been, some drastic thing. Tower cards are tricky for a lot of people. A lot of people don't like them. I love a Tower card because it's literally universe helping us out and being like, no, girl, stop. Just stop what you're doing. Let me help you. Just knock this down. Let's start over. And sometimes we need that because sometimes we are too hard-headed to realize when something's just not working, right? So anyways, it feels like there was a Tower moment that hit, could have had to do with work, but it put you in the position of power. There was a decision that you guys had to make with this Two of Swords card. Now, it can have to do with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or it just can be something that you were struggling to find your truth on, right? Because you see, in the Two of Swords, they're holding two swords, right? So it's like, which truth, which way? But they're also blinded, so they can't really see, and there isn't a sense that they're really feeling much either because their back is turned to the ocean and the water is the emotion, right? So it's something that you had to go about, I think, in a more logical sense. Now, it could have caused some arguments, some hating, right? A little bit of just back and forth with people, right? With that Five of Wands. But something happened that changed things drastically. Now, I do feel like you guys may have been dealing with people who you felt like were always giving you pushback, whether this be in a relationship or at work or with family. But you made the decision to move forward in some type of way, and you guys successfully did it. I feel like there's, you've gotten over this hurdle, you've gotten over this wall with the Sun card. A lot of truths came to light. There was some power move you made, either to not mess with somebody, either to, let's say if you're in a management position and you have to decide on someone else underneath you, something like that. I mean, it's general, so it can go either way, but there was a power move that you guys made, and it was definitely put there for you to also see your power. It's like you needed to go through this, right? It made you level up. This hurdle was necessary because it brought out a lot of truths, right, with the Sun. And overall, it's going to make you happy, and it's going to be good for your abundance overall. Now, the interesting thing is I do feel like it puts you guys in a higher place to, like, more opportunities to do things with the Hierophant card. I feel like a lot of you guys might be stepping into roles where you're, like, doing teaching or, like, I don't know, if you're, like, really involved with your community and you like to be on panels or something like that. There's something where people are going to start looking at you guys as this public figure that's, you know, a guru in their own right for something. Like, you guys are going to start, I feel like, taking on more teaching roles. Again, even if it's not formally, it just feels like you, even through this experience, have come through and realized a lot. It's given you a lot of wisdom. And at this point, it's like people are going to really be looking up to you. You might be feeling a lot more spiritually connected at this time too. But I think it's going to be really good. You guys are going to feel really powerful, really stable, really feeling like you are doing things and involving yourself with things and people that you really can believe in and like stand behind. So that's really, really good. Now, there is this, and here, like, for me, it feels like a warning in terms of just making sure before you, especially because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be more out there in the light of whatever it is that you do, whether it's your business or whatever. For some reason, I just feel like there's going to be more eyes on you. Being very mindful that we're not speaking before we think type thing, right? Page of Swords energy is very young, immature energy. So it's like that kid that like always speaks the truth, but it's like, God damn, that was rude. Or, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, son, we don't say that, you know, type thing. It's almost like that energy. So make sure, especially because I feel like people are just really starting to view you different now. So with that brings on a greater responsibility. Just make sure you're thinking before you speak. Now, I feel like you guys are going to be around a lot of opportunities, and you guys are in a place where you guys are meeting people who can give you more opportunities too. So it's like you just keep climbing higher and higher with this Queen of Wands person. Could be another fire sign that you're really connected to, especially in your job that's like putting you on to all these new things and like helping you, you know, move forward. But yeah, I just feel like you guys are running into really good opportunities. And again, there's something that jump starts this. So there was something, a lot of you guys having to deal with, like a decision that you made in terms of moving forward on something or not. I just feel like whatever it was, the power, like you had the power, or you had the upper hand in the situation, or that at the end of the day, what this tower actually did was give you more power, and free up your energy to where it kind of cut certain things and situations and people out of your life. And it was a hurdle that you need to get over. And there was truths that you need to see, right? Now, with all the great things going on around you, Sag, don't fall into this energy of Three of Swords. Try not to. It just feels like there's a little bit of, some of you feel kind of like, yes, now I'm on this track. I've got these things under my belt. I'm seeing signs of success in these ways, and I don't have someone to share it with, especially you single ones. But I just feel like in due time, don't worry about that. Be surrounding yourself around friends and people that just make you feel good. Like, don't think of just romantic connections if you're one of these people who are feeling this way. Find the satisfaction in all of your connections, even the ones that aren't intimate like that, right? You know, because the thing is, you guys are leveling up and there's a lot of change going on. And with that, it can feel uncomfortable because it takes a little bit of getting used to. So, you know, it's a moment. It's not forever. It's temporary. Okay. You've got so many things to look forward to. Don't let any feelings of lack or disappointment, especially if it has to do with the past, get you down when you're like literally flying high with all these great things. So, all right, you guys got connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. That's a really good idea. Going for walks if your weather permits it. Just whatever makes you feel grounded. really doing those things. So maybe more meditation, more prayer, trying yoga, going for walks, boxing. I don't know, whatever makes you feel good, whatever your thing is. It could be walking through Target, because sometimes that's my thing. It doesn't matter. But just doing more of that, especially when you're feeling a little bit stressed. Because I feel like connecting with nature, or connecting with just like the energy of slowing down and appreciating the moment, I feel like that's going to actually help you guys a lot. Now, you guys also got face your financial fears. So it says, when you are honest with yourself about the fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Amen. Okay? Don't let fear take over you, right? It's not even real. Don't even let it go there. You have control. Be aware of it. Don't fall into any Three of Swords energy this month, because you guys are actually, oh my God, there's so many good things coming to you, and there's more coming to you. There's people who are in high places who are able to bring these things to you. So I just think that, it's something you can appreciate later. Like next month, you'll appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love you guys. I will see you later. Have a good one. Bye, Sag.